I am in the happiest zone right now. The fact that I'm eating one of the most delicious Ghanaian dishes, one of my favorite dishes, while meeting my macronutrients needs is amazing. Hi guys, thank you so much for joining in today. Again, my name is Patience Archer from Macros Fit Meals. Today, we're gonna be making one of the most delicious Ghanaian dishes called waakye with a little twist. Waakye is traditionally made out of white rice and beans, but today we're gonna twist it all up and use quinoa and cauliflower. At Macros Females, we are all about finding healthier alternatives to our favorite meals. So, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you do not miss any video. Let's get started. So, we are making two healthier alternatives of Ghanaian waakye. The first one is the quinoa waakye, and the second one is cauliflower waakye. So now let's talk about quinoa. Quinoa is edible seeds known as a pseudo cereal because it's cooked and eaten like a grain and is considered a superfood. Although both quinoa and white rice have a similar number of calories per 1 cup serving, when it comes to other health benefits, quinoa wins. White rice is a refined carbohydrate. That means it's being processed and the key nutrients such as fiber and B vitamins have been stripped along the way. Quinoa maintains those nutrients. It provides more vitamins, minerals, and fiber than refined grains like white rice. Quinoa also serves as a complete protein source, which means it contains all 9 essential amino acids that the body needs but cannot make on its own. White rice, on the other hand, is not a complete protein source. 1 cup of quinoa contains a whopping 8 grams of protein, which is double the protein available in the same amount of white rice. Including protein in your diet is key for proper nutrition, not to mention maintaining your skin, blood, muscle, bone, and cartilage health, among other critical functions. Fueling up with protein is also a good idea if you are looking to lose weight. It can help with appetite control and weight management. Quinoa contains fiber. 1 cup of quinoa contains 5 grams of fiber, a significant jump from white rice, which contains about 0.6 grams. Fiber is an important nutrient because it can reduce your risk of developing heart disease. It also helps regulate your digestive system and can help you manage your weight by keeping you full and satisfied. Although quinoa and white rice have similar amounts of carbohydrates per cup, the quality of carbs differs greatly. You may have heard carbs referred to as good or bad before. That's related to where each food falls on the glycemic index, which measures how the food affects blood glucose levels. You want to maintain a steady blood sugar levels because letting them run high is linked to an increased risk for a host of negative health effects over time, including weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. A food on the upper end of the glycemic index, such as white rice, raises blood glucose levels higher than the food on the lower end of the glycemic index. Low glycemic index foods are generally ones that contain protein and fiber, such as quinoa. These foods keep you satiated longer and are considered good, especially when eating in moderation. So for this recipe, you're gonna need your quinoa. Here we are having about 1 cup of quinoa. Also, get you a chopped cauliflower, about 340 grams. You can get this from any grocery store like Walmart, Target, major grocery stores. So get your quinoa, your cauliflower, and another thing that you're gonna need is your black-eyed peas. Okay, what gives waakye the authentic smell and taste and color is the waakye leaves or dried sorghum leaves. So go ahead and grab you some from any African store. Waakye leaves actually have an antioxidant properties which can help protect cells in the body from damage and also help fight a range of illnesses such as heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. So now we are cleaning the waakye leaves. You want to make sure that it is well clean. Open it up, clean the inside, and set it aside. The next step is to also clean your black-eyed peas. So rinse it out real good, and then you are ready to boil the beans with the leaves. So here I am, putting everything together. So in a medium heat, you do want to add your beans in a saucepan and then add the leaves on top of the beans. So once your water starts to boil, it's really hard, go ahead and add about 1 to 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Baking soda helps to bring out the color of the leaves. So depending on how red you want your waakye to look, add your baking soda on top of the leaves and then kind of dip it inside so the reaction can take place. So that's what I'm doing right now, and we are on our way to get the most authentic, healthier alternative to Ghanaian traditional waakye. You can also go ahead and add your salt at this point. So in about 10 to 15 minutes time, you can see that your black-eyed peas is now changing to brown color, and that's exactly what you want. Gives it about 25 to 30 minutes and then go ahead and check your beans. Um, Whenever you press your beans and it is about 75% done, that is when I start to take out my leaves out from the whole mix. So then right now I'm picking out my leaves because I'm about to mix the quinoa or the cauliflower at this point. Because I'm cooking two alternatives or two options of waakye, I separated the beans into two and then add my quinoa to half of the beans with the sauce and the other half with my cauliflower. I like to cook my waakye in the oven, but feel free to cook yours on the stove top if that's what you're used to. So right now I'm going to transfer the whole quinoa waakye mixture in my safe oven dish and then cover it with foil and put it in the oven for 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 to 30 minutes. In about 20 minutes time, 15 to 20 minutes time, check your waakye and gives it a good stir, stir everything together, and then put it back in the oven. A waakye requires a lot of stirring, so periodically you do want to check your waakye to make sure that you stir it up so it can evenly cook. So here I am about 30 minutes checking it, and at this point it is totally done. So we are done with the quinoa waakye. Now we are ready for the cauliflower waakye. For the cauliflower waakye, we have to cook the beans 100%, okay? Because cauliflower is very soft. It is not a grain, so it doesn't really require a lot of cooking. So yeah, make sure your beans is 100% cooked, and then introduce your cauliflower rice or chopped cauliflower. At this point, make sure your stove is in the low to medium heat. So once you add your cauliflower, gives it a good stir to incorporate everything together, and then cover it up and let the low heat, just steam your cauliflower. You do not need to add any water when cooking your cauliflower waakye. In about every 5 minutes or so, you do want to stir it up just to make sure that everywhere gets cooked. So as you can tell, the bean sauce, and the cauliflower is really incorporating everything, and it's making it look very authentic at this point. So guys, we are almost done. You would not believe the taste. Okay, so like I said, check it out. Stir it up in about every 5 minutes time, and this doesn't really take long to cook. This takes about 15 to 20 minutes time. Okay, so at this point we are done with the cauliflower waakye. So now you have it. We have a cauliflower waakye here, and also a quinoa waakye. So check this out, okay? We have a healthier quinoa waakye and a healthier cauliflower waakye. Waakye is waakye because of the beans and the leaves, okay? So if we can make it healthier, why not? Why not? So guys, I urge you guys to try this version of waakye and let me know, okay? Thank you so much again for watching my videos, and as always, eat with purpose. And there are always healthier alternatives to your favorite foods. Thank you guys. See you later.